know we're small in number. We're here tonight to begin business. We're on serious business for Hoke County. So I'm going to ask Larry Long if he'll open our meeting up with a word of prayer.
Heavenly Father, once again we come with grateful hearts, thanking you for the many blessings given us today. Be with each home represented tonight. Be with this nation, be with the ones who have lost loved ones in Florida. Grant and lead and guide us. Be with the ones who are fighting to keep this country free. Asking all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
On behalf of Mr. Eddie Brock, welcome you here tonight. E.T. could not be here. His wife fell and broke her arm. She's in Cape Fear Valley, but she's on her way to Moore Region. She loves Moore County. Bless her heart. But we do thank you all for coming tonight. This is our opening kickoff for Brown. Ma'am, you go ahead and be seated. This is our opening kickoff for Brownie William Brown for Hoke County Commissioner. I need not elaborate on what goes on in Rayford. I think I could start and we wouldn't finish before midnight. We all know what's there. We all know what's took place. There's 3 running. There's 1 going to go to the house. And there's 2 going to be sitting. We're hoping and praying that we can be one of those that can be sitting in one of those seats to help fix some of the problems in Hoke County. Just a little bit about the county. I've known him for a couple of years. He's been out in this area 31, 32 years. Everybody used to call Rockfish rural Hoke County. Rural Hoke County. You go to school, they'd laugh at you. Say, you from that little redneck town, that little redneck place. That's the way they do you. But now it's reversed. I've never seen anything to me. Where there's houses, we used to farm. Where there's houses, we used to have hog pastures. Used to ride my bicycle from up in front of the Rockfish Elementary School to Rockfish all the way around, and you might run into 2 cars. There was nothing out here. Nothing. Unbelievable. You never saw a county commissioner in Rockfish.
You still hadn't, have you?
No. I can remember seeing 2 county commissioners come this way. That's the late Mabel Riley and James Albert Hunt. Now that's before some of you's time. You never seen any of the rest of them come until it was election time. And that's the way it's been for the past couple of years. Our population out here now just about doubles what's all over Hoke County. And it's growing, getting bigger. So we have a man that cares about our community. He spends his money on his community because he loves his community. He cares about the people in this area. He does things for people. He cares about people. He's a people's person. That's the type of representation I like to see. When I stayed in Cumberland County, I never could get rid of the county commissioners. They were everywhere, all over Cumberland County, serving the county like they should. You might see them in a restaurant. You see them in the communities. You never went nowhere where you didn't see a Cumberland County commissioner somewhere. That's Brown. He cares about Hoke County. Our community is growing fast. And believe it or not, they put us on the back burner. Look at the sewer. We got property out here that Chick-fil-A wants to come, Wendy's wants to come, Smithfield's wants to get out here, but they won't come. One reason, sewer. We need a new high school. They don't want to hear that. They want to build bowling alleys and swimming pools and build a building to put computers in to have the troubled students being there working on the computers during the daytime off of our tax dollars. And they want to upgrade the high school. It don't make good sense. So we have a man that cares about what's going on. I know we're small in number, but I go all over Hoke County and people ask me, what about Brownie? He's got some of them talking to him, and that's fine. That's fine. You know, a lot of times you can take small in number, be like a piece of dynamite, makes a lot of noise. A lot of people start pointing fingers. Somebody told me something today. I was talking to him. I was over way on the other end, out on John Balfour Road. I had a family I had to go out and see in Hoke County. And they said, you know what the problem of Hoke County really is? The citizens of Hoke County let it get like this. The ones that voted for what's up there now. We as the citizens can change what's up there now. We're all going to work together. I'm Brownie's campaign manager. We're going to be going places. We're going to be seeing people. We're going to be going in places that people don't want us to come, but we're going to march straight on in. Because we're there for everybody. Black, white, Indian, green, purple. If you've been on there 23 years, we want to speak to you. If you've been on there 16 years, we want to speak to you. Folks, we need change in Hoke County. We have a small number, and I'm going to keep saying that because small numbers can talk. And I just hope and pray that we can all work together. We've got a lot of things planned, and we're going after one of those seats. One of them is going to belong to Brownie. Brownie can make a difference. He can't change it, but he can try to help fix it and be a commissioner for the people. You won't have to call the county office and make an appointment to speak to the clerk and get on the agenda for 3 minutes. You're not going to do that. Brownie's line is going to be over. That's the way it's going to be. So I don't have anything further to say, because I just want to let you know Brownie is an honest man, good man of integrity. He'd be a great leader for Hoke County. He'd be an influence for the entire county, especially for us here at Rockfish. Because if you go to the tax records, and Miss Judy Pittman's here, she can probably tell you, Rockfish puts a whole heap of money into that county up there. A whole lot of money. We've got so many houses in this area. And we're going to do our best to try to make contact with everybody. And we're going to need everybody's help. Everybody. So, I just hope and pray tonight that you'll tell everybody about Brownie. What kind of person he is. Because people that don't know him now are going to know him before November the 8th. We've got a lot of things to cover. So, I'm going to ask our candidate for the state senate, Mr. Dan Trevesio, to come.
That's it fast.
Yes, say it fast.
We got more than
5 minutes.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dan Trevesio. I am running for North Carolina State Senate, District 21, which covers all of Hoke County, about the western quarter of Cumberland County. My opponent is Ben Clark out of Rayford. He's the two-term incumbent. This is the first general election where he will have an opponent. This is the election where he will be accountable for the numerous bad decisions he has made as our so-called representative. Now, the last few months, ever since I followed my paperwork in December, I've been going around both counties introducing myself to folks, because I'm not a name that anyone's heard of. Excuse me. And one of the first places I went to in Hoke County was the Rockfish community meeting. Brownie didn't know me from anybody. He just knew I was some guy from Cumberland County. But he still welcomed me with open arms. He never asked me what my political affiliation is. He never asked me what I stood for. He looked at this event as a place to educate the folks of Rockfish and in eastern Hoke County on the various people running for office. He didn't play partisanship. He didn't play any of those games. And after going to dozens of community and civic meetings in both counties, I can tell you that is extremely rare. There are many so-called community meetings that I am not allowed in the front door just because what I stand for. How can you be educating voters or educating the folks in that community on the folks running for office if you're censoring? That is not Brownie. Again, he didn't know me from anyone, but still welcomed me with open arms, and I truly do appreciate that. I've now been to Hoke County dozens of times the last couple months, and I'll tell you, anywhere I go, whether it's the fair, county commissioners, here, Brownie's there. Every single time. I have never seen anyone in either county who's been as visible as this man running for county commissioner. When we talk about who we want to serve us as a public servant, we think we want someone with leadership traits. And when we look at leadership traits, words like transparency come to mind. Ethical. Working hard to provide the resources to the folks that are counting on them. Well, that's Brownie. When we look at all the things Brownie has done, it's those type things. He's given his time, he's given his treasure to those who need it. Whether it's someone broken down on the side of the road and they can't afford a tow, Brownie doesn't leave them there. He brings them over here. The Memorial Day events to value our veterans. And the list goes on and on. He goes, the one time, I know I only went to the county commissioners here in Hoke County once, but I've heard the stories from many others. He is there every month at those meetings, but he's not elected in office. I think he has been elected in office. And one thing that I learned really quickly when I went to the meeting over there is there's certainly no transparency at all at the county level. And that is an absolute embarrassment that there could be a governing body that acts that way. There is no doubt in my mind that this man right here would not operate in that fashion. There is no doubt in my mind he would be ethical, and there's no doubt in my mind that he is not seeking power or treasure. He simply wants to serve the people, not only Rockfish, but all of Hoke County. So I do encourage all of you to support Brownie's campaign. Now, there's a difference between supporting Brownie and supporting the campaign. Don't just simply support Brownie by going to the polls and voting for him. Support his campaign by grabbing 10 of your friends and neighbors to go to the polls and vote for him. If they don't have a car, put them in your car. Pay for a taxi. Get them to the polls. Help him go door to door. Get him access to churches or anywhere there's 3 or more people gathered. Get Brownie access to it. Grassroots campaign is what it will take and what can be done here in Hoke County to get this man elected. It is in your best interest. This isn't for Brownie. This is for Hoke County. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the stuff.